now, your first alert forecast with meteorologist Corey Thompson.
It's been a morning of scattered clouds across eastern Iowa, as well as some light showers. They've been fairly light so far, very little in the way of precipitation in most cases. But that potential continues through the afternoon hours, even into tomorrow morning. It does come with the chance for some thunderstorms, especially this afternoon. We saw some lightning this morning, but that has generally diminished. We'll need some new development to get some additional lightning activity there. We've also seen some wildfire smoke hanging around down near the surface, and that's lowered our air quality at times. However, we have seen that gradually improving in some spots this morning too. It's going to take until the cold front moves through later today into tonight to really get in some fresher air into our part of the world. We do have some light showers still possible and still falling. A little area moving toward the Cedar Rapids, Marion area, but it's starting to fall apart as it does. As we pinpoint a bit closer here in our northwestern zone, you see some showers from between Hampton to Waverly and then down toward the Waterloo Cedar Falls area at this point. That will shift to the south a little bit too, so Vinton, you're in line for some of this over the next little while, but we're watching for additional development to take place just to the north. Cedar Rapids City Cam view of downtown of a fairly quiet weather day so far in the Cedar Rapids metro, aside from a few raindrops that have taken place. Temperatures have warmed up pretty nicely despite what has been at least some cloud cover. We're up to 82 in Washington, 77 in Cedar Rapids. Dew points have also increased pretty healthily in most locations, closer to 60 in most readings. The Washington at 45, that sounds a little bit low. I'm kind of interested if that reading might be a little bit off. Looking ahead on Pinpoint Futurecast, scattered showers again to start off today at noon. But then as we go toward the afternoon, notice how a little bit more shower or storm activity tends to develop closer to the cold front. So that's where we'll about be with it by about 3 o'clock toward the tri-state area, shifting very slowly to the southwest. This is another one of those backdoor cold fronts. It will usher in cooler and drier air gradually, but it's going to move pretty slowly through the area. So even by 8 o'clock tonight, we still could have some scattered showers or storms along it. However, in most cases, we'll see that activity start to dwindle once we lose the heating of the day. So overnight, just expect some cloud cover at times, maybe a few showers left over early on Wednesday, but I think the focus for additional development will stay just to our west, maybe clipping toward Marshalltown and areas along Hardin and Franklin County in central Iowa, but it's going to be close. I think for the most part, most areas stay dry, and we'll actually see some more sunshine as we go through the day on Wednesday. Today, still headed for the mid-80s in most cases, cooler to the northeast where they've been stuck in clouds and staying in the low 80s for a high, but toward the southwest, especially those that are seeing a little bit more sunshine, well into the 80s seems pretty likely. We'll see the warm air that we've had in place over the last several days start to shift a little bit to the southwest. Cooler air will be centered on the New England states. We'll be close enough, though, to benefit from it and see our temperatures take a step backwards for a little bit, though. And it looks like the longer term picture looking ahead from the Climate Prediction Center. This is for the June 13th into June 19th. So looking ahead toward the third week of June. Still strongly favored for above normal temperatures here in the central part of the U.S. Kind of a coin flip whether precipitation will be above or below normal during that time, with a trend perhaps for a little bit wetter in western Iowa. If we could shift that over here too, that would be excellent, as we really could use the rain. 9-day forecast keeps us fairly dry though after today's shower and storm chance. Again, it will be scattered. We'll see highs around 80 though on Wednesday and Thursday. That's not bad for this time of year, especially when you couple it with dew points likely in the upper 40s to low 50s, barely noticeable moisture in the air. So right toward the weekend though, with that extra chance of showers and storms there on Saturday, that will be a bit more humid, a bit warmer. Then we'll take it back down to the upper 70s again for a couple of days to end the weekend and kick off next week. So the weekend at this point looking like a somewhat mixed bag. And I think there will be dry time on Saturday as well, but Sunday looks like a winner. So that's a lot to look forward to there.
And not rain the whole day either for Saturday?
Doesn't seem likely at this point. It's going to be another sort of scattered event, and so there will be time to squeeze in some events. I know we're definitely into the season where stuff is going on, and so hopefully we can hold off in some cases, but we also need the rain.
That's true as well. Yeah. All right, thanks, Corey.